Yo, salute. Consider this a test vlog, man. Wanted to see if I could shoot from the car using my cell phone or what have you. I'm on the way to pick up my daughter. We're about to go see Zombieland 2 Double Tap. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know it's graphic. Yeah, I know she's 13, but let's be real. She's got the whole fucking internet now. Like, pretty sure there ain't shit that she hasn't seen or isn't aware of. Crazy thing is, like, when I was her age, like, we didn't have all this technology. When I was 13, as you can see, the grays coming out of me. I'm letting the grays hang out today. But when I was her age, we didn't have all this tech, man. We didn't have we didn't have no internet like that. I mean, not until high school was internet even around for me, and even at that time it was dial-up, so it was like boo-boo. Like, you couldn't really find much or anything. But she's got an iPhone 6 and she's got access to the world at her fingertips, right? So I'm sure she's aware of everything, but my daughter is kind of like goody-goody. I don't know how she's goody-goody or where she gets that from. I assume she gets that from her mom. But there's certain things that she won't say even when given permission, and there's certain things she just won't watch. But anyway, we're about to watch this movie. So, I mean, we watch rated R movies and shit like that. Because, hell, when I was a kid, I did the same. And just certain things I wasn't allowed to watch. But for the most part, I was able to watch everything. And do the same thing with my daughter and what have you. But this isn't about that. That's just what I'm doing at the moment, just so you guys know. I was thinking about all the stuff that's going on lately, as far as the internal struggle with the TRBRC and what have you, and some members having disagreements and what have you. And I understand all sides and all perspectives. I mean, I kind of get it. I kind of get it. But I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about battle rap and why I'm here, man. So, just so you guys know how I started off. Well, I've been watching battle rap since the Arsenal versus Calico battle. We're from Detroit, so my uncle came to Indianapolis, and I was a battle rap fan back in the day and what have you, but kind of lost touch with the sport, and I didn't really know they were doing it like that still. But he showed me, an event in Detroit, which was the Calico's versus Arsenal battle. And since then, I've been hooked. So I've paid attention to everything that's dropped and of the battlers that I like and what have you. But over the last few years, I started noticing the trend of everybody that almost needs to sound alike and what the crowd actually reacts to. And just didn't like it. There was only a handful of battlers, maybe 10 of them that I listened to, and I was like, damn, because my thing is lyricism. I enjoy bars and lyricism over everything else, and I feel like battle rap was getting away from that. So, I watched the Cassidy vs. Goods battle, of course, because everybody watched the Cassidy vs. Goods battle like crazy if you didn't. I mean, I saw it live. But then when I saw it live, let us just say the second time I saw it, I was like, wait a minute, Cass won this battle. So I started looking for somebody to confirm my opinions. I ain't gonna lie, and I know how that works. You can get into an echo chamber where you only want to hear your own opinions, and that's not what it was. So the mainstream bloggers were all saying that Cass lost, and I'm like, this shit ain't accurate. Something's not adding up right here, because they're either missing bars or I don't understand what they're judging it on. And it should be over bars. And so I was looking, and I ran across the Brethren, the group. I think it was either Jersey or Retro Rob that I found first. But I started paying attention to their videos because they were saying, yo, Cass won this, and it was based on bars and lyricism. And I was like, that. Okay, so I'm not totally tripping. There are people who agree with me. And over time, I started to kind of listen to what they were saying, and YMF and Enlightened Illumination. Kind of started rocking with the crew and listening. And I was like, okay, these brothers kind of get it. They're right. All of them are right. Battle rap should be bigger than it is right now. And we got away from that. And I don't know what it's about. I can't say that, hey, Smack just wants to keep control of it, wants it to be this small, and said while it's this small, he can keep his hands on it. Because when it gets any bigger, you get the outside companies trying to enforce their will upon it and whatnot. I can't say that it's that. I don't know what it is. And according to what Cass says, they've been trying to get mainstream or industry battlers into battle rap, but it's just not happening. And I think it's just because the bag's not there, venue's not right. And on top of that, if I'm them, I wouldn't want to get on the stage with people that don't have no bars and gonna win. Goofy stuff, My bad, y'all. I know this video's shaky. I don't even know if I'm gonna release this. I got this new little stand for my cell phone, but I'm out here on 74, so doing 80 miles an hour. So you know what I mean? She a little bumpy, y'all talking about. I don't know if it'll stabilize that out. But anyway, yeah, man. So I feel like at this point, with battle rap being as old as it is, which, don't get it twisted, battle rap was like the beginning of hip hop. It was at the beginning of hip hop where they had a DJ, So it was like your crew against my crew. They've been battle rapping, But as long as it's been out, let's just say mainstream. Let's go back to Lions Den, Grind Time days type shit. By now, I feel like these venues should be bigger, like 2,500 people, 1,000 people. No, this shit should damn near be in stadiums right now. But there's a lot of issues getting it to that level, and one major issue is the talent, man. Gotta have the more talented guys on the stage, and you gotta demand the biggest audience. But honestly, I feel like the audience that watches battle rap are the slowhead individuals, man. I hate to put it out there like that, but like people out here just saying app gang. Yeah, right, bro. Get your brain up, right? So, anyway, with all this strife that's been going on with the TRPRC, man, it just got me thinking that we done got off of battle rap and what we're here for. We want the culture to grow, right? And we definitely want everybody to be able to eat off of this, and get the bigger bags, get the bigger venues, and just be more fun, more exciting. Battle rap has not been this exciting since I can remember. That Cass vs. Goods battle, the talking before then, the talking after then, that energy, can't ever remember that energy. Now, mind you, I might have missed some stuff because I wasn't following bloggers like that at the time that I started watching with the Arsenal vs. Calico battle. But hang on for a second, man. Anyway, I wasn't watching bloggers and stuff like that, so I probably did miss some entertainment type shit. Don't care, bro. Really don't care. It just feels like this is the most energy in it. And it seems like that based on the views. So like I have been watching long enough to know that when you drop Cassidy's name in a title, you're getting the most views than any other of these other battle rappers. So the bloggers flock to Cass, you know what I mean? They even flip flop and backstep on their words just so they can stay in Cass' good graces and shit, which is crazy to me. It's not crazy. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, bloggers get paid off of views, You need a lot of views to get $1,000. You need like 1 million views, So if you're seeing, okay, this dude is coming in to 100,000 views, if I can get an interview with him, shit, if I get an interview with him, that might be 200,000 views. Shit, that's some money right there. And everybody need that bread, kid. Like, I ain't even gonna hold you. Everybody want that bread. Because a lot of these guys, that's what they do. They blog. That's what they do. But I'm ready to get back into the conversation of battle rap, man. Been talking to Enlightened Illumination. Shout out to the bro. Salute. He definitely feels that too. We've been talking about topics for the TRBRC podcast. If you're not subscribe to the podcast. You see me on there doing my damn thing, drinking, being talking shit. And jonesing on the brothers while they jonesing on me, man. But the coolest thing about it is we argue. But subscribe over there. But we've been thinking about just topics and concepts that we can produce on the podcast that get us back in the battle rap. It seems like the perception is that we're just Cassidy fans and we only want to talk about Cass and stuff like that, and that's not it, you know what I mean? And I can't speak for everybody, because I'm sure there's some people that want to just cape for one person or whatnot. You got to understand, there's a lot of us, you know what I mean? And I can't pretend like I know the mind of each individual. The only thing I can do is kind of look at their actions and see what their actions are saying, you know, to me. And I suppose it doesn't really matter what their motives are or how they feel about everything. But what I can tell you is that every one of them dudes that you see on the panel watches battle rap. And it's not just Cass. It's not just Cass, bro. We got people. We had a talk the other day about our top 5 battle rappers, and everybody's list was all over the place. It was different. Like, nobody agreed on everything. The only person that I think that most everybody had on our list, there's 2 people, and we excluded Cassidy from that conversation just to avoid some of the shit, and we kind of put him separately because he's achieved more than everybody else. But there's 2 people on that list that everybody had on their list, right? And those 2 people were Mook and Daylight. Now, I feel like those brothers are TRBRC. I know I'm rambling and ranting. Again, this is a test video. I might not even release this joint. But I feel like those guys are TRBRC. If you listen to the way they talk, you see their actions, they are requesting the bag. They're not going to battle unless they get in the bag. And they're 2 of the most lyrical guys in battle rap. It's not set up, punchline. It's not bow, bow, bow. You know what I mean? These guys are actually rapping. And if you hear them on beat, they can rap on beat. And they talk about something different. Like, Daylight had made this comment, like, all battle rap is now is how telling the other person, your opponent, how you gonna kill them with guns. And I laughed at that because I knew he was right, and the way he said it was hilarious. But why is battle rap that? You know, I mean, he says that I don't even have to talk about how I'm gonna kill you to beat you. And I believe that. Sorry, y'all looking at my knuckles. They ain't ashy though. My knuckles ain't ashy though. The lotion to my hoes up. You know what I'm talking about? Can't be out here looking crazy when I'm picking up my daughter and shit. You know what I mean? She ain't gonna want to get in the car with the pops. But yeah, man, it's time to get back in the battle rap. We got some shit on the plate. Y'all stay tuned. Cass is supposed to be dropping some videos later on today, or not some videos, but some songs later on today. We'll see if those come out, and then I'll tell you how I feel about those. But I like it though. I like that he's still working. You know what I mean? So, man, take time off to enjoy his family after receiving another big bag and putting in so much work. He had an album and another 15 songs come out after the Cassidy vs. Goods battle. A dozen, if not more, interviews, you know what I mean? So, like, I could tell the man's in the right mind frame as far as the work ethic. You know, so I can't say that a man shouldn't be taking a break. He should be taking a break. Anyway, people, it's back to battle rap. I'm not with the back and forth, you know what I mean? I put my verbally, I put out how I feel about all of these internal strife situations with TRBRC. And so y'all know how I feel about that already. If y'all have questions, I'll gladly answer them for you in the comment section, but don't expect me to make videos on that shit, bro, because that's not what I'm here. I'm here for the growth of battle rap. So I'm out, man. I'm about at my daughter's spot, but pick her up. I'm about to go watch Zombieland 2. I might shoot a blog telling you how the movie was. We'll see. But anyway, man, steady working, bars over everything, straight barbarism. You dig? Till next time, bro. See.